empower single millennial women to do 3 things: ignite vision, activate positive self-worth, and lead and live confidently as an entrepreneur. I'm so excited today to talk to you about Beginner's Vibe Guide, Make Your Bed. Why is this important to me, and why did I put it in a book? Why did I write about it? I wrote about Make Your Bed because it is really, truly impossible to have a successful life without having a successful morning routine. Let's just face it, routines help us get through the week, the day, the times when we feel like we want to be inconsistent, when we're feeling down and low. We can stick to our routines. We can go back to our routines that empower us to continue the journey on the long road sometimes, and sometimes even difficult road. Your life may seem like a maze. And so I'm talking to the woman who battles with confidence in the area of building relationships. I'm talking to the woman or male who is battling being positive about what they are worth. Some of us feel like we are not worth millions of dollars, worth 6 figures, worth starting a company or having great friends and having great relationships. We're not worthy of having a mentor or a coach in our life. And so I want to help you change that. If you're like me, I was once a young lady who was so wrapped up into a relationship with a man that I lost the vision for who I was. I lost it so bad to the point where I hit my rock bottom. I was continually making decision after decision after decision that was really driven by pain. Have you ever felt pain before? Yeah, I've been there. I have been depressed. I have been worn out. I have been so depressed to the point where I didn't even want to make my bed. I didn't even want to brush my teeth. I didn't want to get out of bed. So what I learned through this process of making my bed was that successful people have a successful morning routine. Okay? So let me take you through Make Your Bed. I was in college and it was a lot going on, to be quite frank. And the point here is you must establish a routine in order to get to the desired point of success, of progress that you want to be at. And so let's take a look. The first thing that I had to realize that there were 3 phases that push you into operating on your highest frequency. So let's map that out really quickly. Phase number 1 is to pit stop at pain. Pain is never easy, but it's something that we can all agree that we've all experienced before. Here are the questions you must answer to understand your prayer and pain points. I learned from a great wise woman that your prayer points you to your pain points you to your prayer points, and your prayer points you to how you should pray, where you should pray for, right? So the first question you should ask yourself is, what is important to me? The second question you should ask yourself is, who are my parents and others in my family tree? You're identifying some things here. Number 3, what are some circumstances that you were born into? What circumstances was I born into? Number 4, how have I reacted to my pain? Number 5, what can I not change about my life? Number 6, who can I forgive without hearing their apology? And number 7, what has pain taught me or molded me into? These 7 questions are critical questions to answer because this is going to help you unlock why you are where you are and how you can move forward in the direction of success, your desired vision. You want to be more confident, you want to have more positive self-worth, and you want to have a positive vision for your life that even has the capacity to fit others in that vision. The reason why I was in pain is because I needed to learn some things so that I could be here today to talk to you. Now, bear with me. I want to talk about question number 6. Who can I forgive without hearing their apology? Who can you forgive without hearing their apology? In life, there are people who do things that we consider wrong. right? There are things that they could do that we consider wrong. But here's the thing. If you never, ever get the chance to hear that person say, I'm sorry, or I did do that. If you never get to hear their admission of their fault in your life, are you going to carry that fault? Are you going to carry that pain, that unforgiveness, that bitterness with you for the rest of your life? Here's why you should not do that. You should not carry that pain and that bitterness and that resentment inside of you, or the rejection or that feeling of abandonment inside of you, because you have things that you want to accomplish. And no matter how you do it, it's still going to be there. This is why people who have tons and tons of money still commit suicide, because they have some undealt with emotions in their life. They're just leaving it on red. They're not doing anything about it. So what we have to do, we have to tap in and ask ourselves these serious questions about who we are, who we've been around, and our pain, so that we can move forward to a more positive vision, to a more positive self-worth, to ignite our vision, to live and lead more confidently as the new vibe, so that we can walk in supernatural confidence. It is your turn to make your bed. The first thing you should do in the morning, the first win of your day, is to make your bed. Because when you go out into the world and everything goes left or right, you can finally come back home and say, well, at least I did one thing right. You have control over what you have control over. And I don't want you to exert energy trying to control things that you cannot control. We have to get back and come back to our senses and say, what do I control? You don't control every piece of your future, but you can control your desires. You can control how you wake up in the morning and how you start your day. Make your bed is so critical, because if you miss this one little piece in life, you may be missing out on the one little piece of your next level of success. How you do one thing in the universe, and how you do one thing in success, or how you do one thing in relationships, how you do one thing behind the scenes at home, how you do one thing is pretty much typically how you do everything. Success is universal. So if you want success in your relationships, if you want success in your self-relationship, in your business, and in your health, and in your wealth, and your mentality and your emotions, you must make your bed. Again, I am Kay Johnson, the Vibe Master, where I empower single millennial women to ignite vision, activate positive self-worth, and live and lead life confidently as an entrepreneur. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace, kings and queens. Welcome to my reality. Be inspired.